Show.
You know, proposing to somebody is such a monumental, life-changing event, and so many people, they put so much thought and preparation
We have a
into
name
it.
for this, Ryan Chase. One of our listeners has named the segment.
Yeah.
Married Bliss or Big Miss?
Gotta have a rhyme.
That gets this.
We're talking about proposal stories. You tell us how you proposed or how you got proposed to. Based on the story, we will guess. Are you guys still married? Or did it not turn out
Maybe
so
it was
well?
unconventional. Maybe things didn't go according to plan, and we've just got to figure it out. It's that simple.
Bliss or Big Miss? We're going to lock that down. That is the name. I don't know who you are that texted that.
Text your name.
Take some credit for that. That's very good. Thank you. All right, let's go to Christine first at 713-390-KRBE. Hi, Christine. Good morning.
Hi, how are you?
Hello.
Hey, we're fine.
Now
So
remember,
take
tell
us
us the
through
story,
this.
but don't tell us the answer. We're going to guess
Okay.
if you guys are still married or if it just, or D-town.
Like most
Okay, let's go.
marriages.
Let's hear the story.
Okay, so my best friend, we were having a shower for because they were getting married, and so we were getting dressed and getting ready for that. And my husband and I had gone, well, not my husband, but we had gone and looked for rings and was going to have one made. And so we gotten into a big fight before we went to the shower. And he just goes, "Oh, the ring is in," and he got down on his knees or down on his knee, and he proposed. And that was how I got
in the
proposed to.
shower.
Or she was in the shower.
Well, no, we weren't in the shower. We were in the kitchen, but we had gotten dressed. We were getting ready. We were about to go. And we got into this fight, and I guess to shut me up, he just goes, "Oh, the ring is in," and then got down on his knee and proposed.
Well, you kind of ruined it when you said my husband.
I know. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
I think you guys are still married.
Yes, you're married.
But yeah, so y'all were in a fight.
Said if I didn't say that part.
Yeah, y'all were in a fight, and that's how you got proposed to.
Just to shut you up.
Well, I guess y'all were already ready to
shut
do
me
that
up.
then, because you said the ring is in, so y'all were waiting for it to get. All right. Well, how many years
we
has
were
it
having
been?
it made, but so in May will be 22 years.
Congratulations.
That's right.
That's
I'm
impressive.
sorry I messed up the whole
That's
segment.
okay. That's okay. It's a lesson to the next caller. You got to be real careful with your
That's
words.
right.
See how tricky it is?
We're sleuths here. We do.
Asking for your bliss.
Christine, thank you so much for calling the show. Okay, so that's one down for a proposal fight.
We all get a point.
Where they...
Yay!
That's all that matters.
I'll take that.
Okay, let's see. I'm looking to see which one is... Okay, Jessica's next, I believe. Hi, Jessica. Welcome to the Roula and Ryan Show on 104.1 KRBE.
Hi, everybody.
Hey, Jessica.
I
So,
listen to
Mary
you
Bliss.
every morning.
well, thank you. Take us through your
Jessica.
proposal story, please.
Married Bliss or Big Miss?
So my boyfriend at the time, on Christmas Eve, we were getting ready to go to dinner with his family, and he was like, "Hey, I'm going to take you out to dinner." And I was like, "Okay, weird, because we're going to dinner with your family, but all right, whatever." Drives me to downtown Houston, and then he like shows up at this wild game restaurant, and I'm a vegetarian, and we get there, and I'm like, walk in, and I see all of the animal heads on the walls, and all it, and I'm just looking around like, okay, this is a really creepy place. I don't want to eat with these animals staring at me.
Animals staring at me.
We sit down, and I'm not really feeling it, like, I don't like the ambiance, obviously.
And it's him. It's you, him, and his family. You said you're going to meet the family, so they're all there, or is it still just two?
No, we were going to go to dinner at his parents' house, but he just took me randomly to downtown Houston.
To the wild game restaurant that I don't know of. I mean, we like steak, but I'm not into the wild meats
I
sometimes.
can't even remember what it's called, if I'm being honest. But he takes me there, and I sit down, and I'm like, I don't really feel like drinking. We usually have like a couple drinks together. And I just get a water because I really wasn't feeling it, and I looked at the menu, and there was nothing for me.
No salad.
So at all. So we ordered this appetizer that was like asparagus something, I don't even know, and we go through it, and I get the food, and it's terrible. Like, I don't even eat it. I don't drink my water. And then he was like, "Hey, do you want to go outside?" And I was like, "I don't know. It's really cold. Like, I don't really feel like it." But he was like, "Come on, let's just go. I've heard that it's really pretty." So he takes me outside, and we're walking down these steps that are so steep. My foot trips on the step, and then I almost hit my head on the top of the banner.
Everything's going wrong here.
Sounds like a bad night.
I'm 5'9", so it's really not that tall, but it's tall enough in heels. But anyway, we walk down, and then he takes me to the right where my best friend has her phone out recording, and he just like walks to the light, but he has an eye disease, so he can't see very well. So he was walking me to the wrong side. And I look at her and I was like, what are you doing here? And then it just like clicked. And then we turned around and he took me to this really beautiful area that he decorated with pictures of us and everything. And he got down on his knee, and I was like hyperventilating, crying. Like I don't even know what I was doing.
Okay.
But,
so for those just tuning in to Jessica's story of Married Bliss or
she's
what was it called
vegetarian.
again?
Or Big Miss.
Big Miss, thank
She's
you.
vegetarian. He takes her to a wild game restaurant where the animals' heads are on the wall.
And
She's
there's nothing
freaking
to
out.
eat. And then he has this whole setup with her best friend in pictures.
But she couldn't breathe, so she was excited about that.
She's excited and
It's not
crying.
about whether they got engaged, because
Yeah.
obviously it was the proposal. The question is, do we think they are still married, or did this
Absolutely,
fizzle out?
yes.
But deep down, he doesn't, like, if you know she's a vegetarian or a vegan, you would not take her to a place
You know
like
what?
that.
You know
You're not,
what?
little
Yeah, that
details
was-
like that, you're going to screw your marriage
All
up in the
here's
future.
why I think he picked that place. How many places do you know around Houston that has whatever the heck setup he did in the back?
He's doing it for the ambience.
I think they're talking about Rainbow Lodge.
I'm just saying.
Rainbow Lodge. A lot of people get engaged there because of this giant gazebo.
Ask
You
her, is
walk
it-
down
does
to
the name
it.
of it?
Was it the Rainbow Lodge, Jessica?
I honestly, I don't remember. It was in downtown Houston.
See, she doesn't remember that
Outside
either.
of
I'm
beautiful.
saying,
Interesting.
I say she wanted to forget it all because they're divorced.
Nah.
I'm going to go with married. What do you say,
Married.
Ryan? Sam?
Married.
Still married?
Okay, Kevin?
Okay, married.
We all think you're
I
still
don't.
married, but Eric thinks y'all divorced. Jessica, what's the answer?
Oh, we're happily married with 2 beautiful babies.
How many kids? I mean, how many years?
We've been together 11 years, but married for only one this past January.
Wow. Okay, I can't be Rainbow Lodge.
When did you get engaged then?
We got engaged December 24th,
Christmas
and
Eve.
then
Wait, last
Like
year?
2 months ago?
Wait, just recently or last year? What?
no, the before, yeah. So
You
we've
left
been
that
married.
part
Married
out.
for a
He
year.
proposed to you on Christmas Eve.
What year though?
Yeah.
What year?
Oh my gosh. Well, a year ago in January, so not last Christmas, but the Christmas before.
It's 2020.
And then we got married like a month after.
So there's
my
still
God,
so
a
there's,
month after?
I'm just saying there's still time that mine might come true. So
Eric,
I was hoping it was
stop
divorced so we can
You're
get
just
a
mad
retroactive
to get
point.
That is
point.
not okay.
I'm just
All right, it's the
so
prank call
happy
with the
about this.
operator frustrator.
I'm so
Who-
happy about this.
Who is getting pranked this morning?
You know, Kevin, you would think that maybe if you got your head ripped off by some listener, you might try and clean it up. I really hope you didn't clean it up too much.
Oh, I had to. This one, bro. Here's what's going
but
on.
did he do it all the way though with all the beeps?
Here's a-
Oh,
you know,
yeah. Last week we forgot a beep or two.
Here's TJ to tell us what's going on.
All right, so today we are setting up my dear mother, which I'll probably regret it later, but I've had a history of getting toll violations and not paying them on time to the point where my grandmother received a hearing notice.
Mm-hmm.
My mother found out about this, and she was not happy, so I think it would be funny to let her know that I have an unpaid ticket and that I'm in some real big trouble today.
wow.
Easy.
Ooh.
So I think a robocall would be best for this one. You know, pay off the ticket via dial-in service.
Sure.
Okay.
All right. So his mom is not trying to play.
Hello.
Good morning, ma'am. I'm calling from the County Toll Road Authority in regards to the white Kia Forte.
Okay.
The individual we have found in the Forte he says he is your son, Mr. TJ.
Yes.
Okay, so what had happened was, unfortunately, y'all have gotten notices about the Kia Forte running the tolls and such and whatnot.
And he's paid them from what he showed me.
Well, like, not really. So what had happened was we had to lock up him and the car all at the same time until he does make those payments. So I'm actually calling you today to see if you're going to assist him with that.
And how much is it?
It's $420.
Or 20.
Baby, you probably have to keep him. I'm not $420.
Oh, my goodness. Do you think that he would pay?
He has a job.
Okay, so then we're going to let him out, if that's okay with you, unless you want him to stay in there and anything.
I mean, that's a lesson he needs to learn. However y'all gonna do that, that's on him. But from what he showed me, he paid some tolls. I don't know how many he racked up, but baby, that's not my car. That's his car, and that's his grandmother's car.
Yeah.
So he needs to pay those tolls.
Yeah, so
Now-
like they're probably gonna go after grandma too, unless like you can just vouch for him that he'll pay and everything like that.
Oh, I vouch for him that he gonna pay, but then when you let him out, let him know I'm gonna kick his ass. So yeah,
goodness.
let him out so I can kick his ass.
Oh, jeepers. Okay, so just hit the button so I can release him. It's an automated system. Real quick. It's real quick.
Hello and thank you for participating in the County Toll Runner release system. Do you have a loved one in toll jail?
Yes,
What is the last name of the violator?
Webb.
You said, end. Would you like to end the call and leave the violator incarcerated?
Where is he at?
Our records indicate the violator is here, waiting in the car, and hungry, and late to work, and salty. Are you able to pay the 420 toll violations today?
No.
We can also assign the violator community service. Would you like to have them do this rather than you paying today?
I need to talk to that man again.
The community service consists of, but not limited to, testing the Houston water, cleaning soiled police cars, and turning people away from Chick-fil-A on a Sunday. Is that okay?
She wants that
She
man.
hung up.
Oh, my
She
God.
wasn't feeling that.
And then?
Well, I called her back, and when I called her back, she was actually on the other line with TJ, who set this up. Now, I am thinking TJ's going to help me out with this and continue the facade that he is locked up with me.
I'm in jail.
But he rolled over.
But he didn't?
He got scared of his
No.
mom.
He got scared.
Oh, come
I don't
on.
blame
let's-
him.
I don't blame him either. You hear his mom here?
She's gonna beat him.
Yeah, me too. All right, so let's call her back. She now knows that I'm trying to pull the wool over her.
Oh, man.
Hello?
Yeah, we were cut off, and TJ's out here now, and he's crying and stuff.
Is he? Because he on the phone with us right now, mother.
And he's crying.
DJ. Hello? Tell this scamming bastard to stop playing with me because he don't know who the he's playing with. I'm going to stay mother. I will have your job, your fake ass job. I will find out who you are. I have all of your My son is not anywhere, and you up and called the wrong one, stupid bitch. Goodbye.
Wait, no, don't hang up yet.
Goodbye. I know don't hang
hey,
up yet.
hey.
Bye. Do you not understand that? Wait.
Mom, it's KRBE. It's KRBE radio.
Okay, TJ, I am gonna kick your ass because I am at work. I'm probably cussing in front of everybody in here.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry, office. If y'all hear me, my son done played a prank on me with the radio station. So, boy, don't do that because I was first of all, I was finna call my mama. Then, I was really finna beat your ass, and you was to stay in jail because I wasn't finna pay $500 and nothing.
I can't even.
I'm like, he's showing me he's paying talk now. And then the thing said telling me that it want me to say that you're going to do community service. And that's why I stopped pushing anything because I'm not committing to nothing that, no. Y'all got me, but I'm still going to kick your ass.
Okay, I'll let you get back to work. You can share a message across Houston if you want to tell TJ something for doing this to his mama.
That when I see you, you already know what it is. You know what kind of mama you got. It's on. For real. You got me, though. But I'm going to get you.
All right. I'll let y'all go then.
All right. Thank you.
Tell us how you knew your mate was the one. And, we made a joke earlier, like, it's the worst when you know before the other person knows. And you're like, is this person ever going to know I'm the one?
No, it's the worst if you know it and then they don't know it for 4 years or something.
they're like, you're just not synced up on timeline.
Is it ever like a situation where it's like you don't really have that one moment? You just, you just kind of slide into it, and then all of a sudden one day you realize, oh my God,
But I always feel like there is something,
That's
though.
me.
But come on, Sam, if you really thought about it, there's going to be something that he did.
Was there a trigger moment, or
No.
did it just gradually happen and you realized?
Like my wife just
I
took
love
me
this
to
person.
my colonoscopy, We were
And
just
that's
dating.
when you realized you loved her.
And when I got my mole taken out, she was in that room. She helped me book the guy to take the mole.
Did they put you under for that?
For the mole, no, but for colonoscopy they did. But she drove me, and that's a lot of work to do that.
How many months were y'all dating when that happened?
Like not even a year, but we were on and off.
Mm-hmm.
So there was a trigger moment where you're like,
but that's what I do. I
this
realized
is a loving person. This is the one.
Because especially as you get older, you want somebody that's going to help you, take care of you, right?
Right.
Yeah.
It's all about in sickness and in
She was
health.
doing that from day one.
All that stuff. So, everybody has like a different thing.
And when I saw her boobs, too.
Oh, stop. I knew that was coming. Britt, you're up. Hi, Britt. Welcome to the Roula and Ryan Show. Good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Hey, good morning.
So first give us your background. Are you married? How many years are you married with this person that you knew was the one?
So we're getting married in October.
Nice.
We're not married yet.
Okay. When did you know this person was the one?
So it was the first time he ever put fuzzy socks on my feet because I was cold. He just kind of slipped them on, and I just had that moment of, oh my gosh, this is the person I want to put fuzzy socks on my feet for the rest of my life. I love
the fuzzy socks.
Where's your drop, Ryan?
It was the fuzzy socks.
Oh, that?
You weren't even sick and he took it upon himself. It was just you were cold and he went and got the socks and put them on you.
He just went off and got some fuzzy socks and then just put them on me, and it was just immediate from there. I mean, he said I love you after the first day of dating, and I was like, whoa, hold on, bud. So 3 weeks later, he got the socks, and I'm like, yep, I'm done. Let's go.
Well, how long ago was that? How long ago was that, Britt?
That was about 4 years ago.
Yeah.
You guys.
You knew that he just really cared about you.
Yeah.
The fuzzy
Do you always have cold feet? In Houston, it's always hot here.
Yeah, but the inside's so cold.
Eric, I swear every woman has cold feet, and they all say, oh, warm me up, babe, and they put their freezing feet on you.
That's pretty nice because guys don't usually like feet. For him to actually put them on your feet. Is he a feet guy?
Well, we don't even get into
I
that.
promise no.
Somebody listening is, and they're loving this conversation.
Yep.
Britt, thank you so much for calling the show. You have a great Thursday. Now we are going to Gabby next, asking, how did you know your person was the one? At 713-390-KRBE. Hi, Gabby.
Hi, how are y'all?
Great.
Awesome. Morning.
So the person you're about to tell us about, I'm assuming y'all are married, or y'all are about to get married, or just long time together. How long have y'all been together?
So we've been together, it'll be 10 years in April, and we got married 2 years ago.
Nice.
Okay, so that's a long time to be together before you got married. At what point did you think, oh my God, this is the guy I want to spend my life with?
So we started dating our senior year of high school, so that's why it was 10 years. But there was, about 3 years into the relationship, it was during Mardi Gras in Louisiana, which, if y'all have ever experienced it, you cannot get anywhere.
Right.
You're
roadblocks.
nowhere.
Everything's packed up crazy for crowds.
Exactly. So I was struggling babysitting these kids. They were an absolute nightmare, and I had mentioned that I was really, really craving fried chicken from this place in town. And it took him 3 hours to get there and bring it to us, but he surprised me by bringing me and the kids chicken for what was supposed to be lunch, but ended up being dinner at 3 o'clock.
Yeah.
Were they your kids, Gabby? Or
No,
you
she
were
said
just
you used babysitting.
No,
Some
it's
kids,
babysitting.
right. Okay.
Yes.
That's right. So you
But
knew when he took 3 hours to get chicken, you were craving that he's the one.
That's
that
pretty
he went to
nice.
that
Because he
struggle.
went into the storm, basically. You're driving into that huge crowd and trying to get something and bring it back 3 hours. That's
How good is it? What's the name of this chicken place? Must be some dang good chicken.
Honestly, I don't even remember the name of it.
Wow.
It closed down not long after that. I'm from a small town in Louisiana. It was crazy, and he hates Mardi Gras. So just the fact that he went out to do this, I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna marry you. And then about 4 years later is when he actually proposed.
Oh wow!
So wait, is that one of those things where you knew but he didn't know yet? You're like, come on, when are you gonna do this?
100%.
Okay, so when did he tell you? When, from your opinion, did he know you were the one? How much longer after you figured it out? Long time?
Honestly, I don't know.
She's still waiting.
I'm thinking about it. he put a lot of thought into the proposal. So I'm assuming probably around like year 6 or so is whenever he was like, yeah, okay, we can get married. We can do this.
Wait,
He always loved you, I'm
wait,
sure,
one more
obviously.
question, Gabby. Sam and I said this earlier in the week. A lot of girls who've been proposed to, like, you remember the whole thing, but you don't remember the actual words the man is telling you because the white noise comes in and you're like, oh my God, it's happening.
Focused on the
Do
ring.
you remember, Gabby, what your husband said to you when he proposed?
I actually do because so the reason my husband and I got together is we started dating because he asked me to prom. And he did it with like this cute little... Yeah, so he did it with like this cute little whiteboard, and
Like
so whenever he asked me to marry him, yeah. So for the real proposal, he did it the same way that he asked me to prom with like this little whiteboard.
That's cute.
that's
like
cute.
a promposal,
Yeah.
a proposal. That's cute.
Yeah, basically. So he like kind of turned it around, and so like after I like saw the whiteboard, I turned around and he was like on his knee, and he's like, "Will you marry me?" And that was basically it.